I am probably never going to watch The Godfather Part 2.
What?
Why not? It's a good movie.
Wait, so you watched Godfather Part 1?
Yeah.
And you felt like, I don't want to know anymore.
It was aight.
Oh no, I know what Garnt's one is.
It was aight?
It wasn't just idols.
It was
It's a masterpiece.
What
It's
the
The
fuck are you
Godfather.
talking about?
It's a masterpiece. Yeah, okay.
You're not cool, Garnt. You're not cool for saying Godfather is mid, all right? No one thinks you're cool for that, all right? That is a shit take.
I didn't think Godfather it was just a little bit long. And this is 3.5
Oh
hours
my
long.
God. Let's
This
get you some shorts
This
on,
is
man.
3.5 hours long, man. I don't know.
I literally watched it last week. It was great.
Yeah,
Watch Part 2?
I watched Part 2 last week.
Read that out, Garnt.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of male human and female Pokemon breeding, Vaporeon is the most compatible Pokemon for humans? Not only are they in the field egg group, I don't know what that means, which is mostly comprised of mammals, Vaporeon are an average of 3 foot 3 tall and are 63.9 pounds. Mature content warning. Are you sure you want to browse anonymously? Scan this QR code right now.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Just go back to Google. You'll be somewhere. No. Just maybe don't go on Reddit.
Yeah. Maybe don't go on Reddit.
Yeah, there you go. That's fine.
Oh, that's
It's
very
scanned
small.
in. There you go.
All right. So they're 63.9 pounds. This means they're large enough to be able to handle human censored dick.
Yeah.
And with their impressive base stats for HP and access to acid armor, you can be rough with this one. Why would that be acid armor? What? I don't want my dick to melt off. Due to their mostly water-based biology, there is no doubt in my mind that an aroused Vaporeon would be incredibly wet. All right, valid. So wet that you could easily have sex with one for hours without getting sore. They can also learn the moves Attract, Baby Doll Eyes, Captivate, Charm, and Tail Whip, along with not having fur to hide the nipples. Okay. So it'd be incredibly easy for one to get you in the mood. With their abilities, water absorb and hydration, they can easily recover from fatigue with enough water. No other Pokemon comes close with this level of compatibility. Also, fun fact, if you pull out enough, you can make your Vaporeon turn white. Vaporeon is literally built for human dick. Ungodly defense stats plus high HP pool plus acid armor means it can take dick all day, all shapes and sizes, and still come for more.
So that's where that comes from. So the goated side character that should have been the main character. Ooh.
I don't know if it's goated, but I feel like I would take any one of the My Hero Academia side characters.
Can we switch to anime?
I think Bakugo would be a way better main character than Deku.
Trying to think of a show where the main character was kind of underwhelming, you know?
I mean, that's just My Hero Academia for me. For me, like, Todoroki has a pretty interesting character arc.
Yeah.
Seeing Bakugo, even though he's, like, annoying as shit, would be an interesting redemption arc as well. Deku is just, like, good boy. You know, just good boy.
Just good boy.
You know, same thing with, like, Tanjiro, in a sense as well.
Yeah.
Prince of Tennis. I never watched that, but I know you love it.
I fucking love Prince.
I know you love
Tennis,
Prince Tennis.
It's fucking like if you
I
love
probably
shows
could
like
rewatch
JoJo, you would love it because it's literally the most ridiculous fucking.
If you can
sports
make
show.
tennis cool, then
It's so cool.
Props.
Excuse me, tennis
Tennis is the least cool sport of all time.
It's fucking cool,
It is
man.
not.
Come on.
Bro,
Come on.
Tennis is not a cool
As
sport.
someone
way.
who played it for 10 years, it's boring as shit to watch.
No, it's not. Oh my, are you serious?
I think it's boring to watch.
Motherfucker,
it's
I'd
like-
take any tennis game over like cricket, baseball, all that shit.
I'd take cricket and baseball.
cricket-
over
No
tennis.
fucking
What
way.
the fuck? Cricket is way more hype.
Yeah.
Tennis is such a beautiful art form, man. Fucking hell, man.
No, see,
Are
you were busy watching real tennis. I was watching Prince of Tennis. I was getting
Real tennis is so much
I was
better,
getting
man.
sucked into the Tezuka zone.
Bro, you watch one fucking Federer game and you're like, fucking Tezuka who? I don't
Federer Schmetterer, whatever,
Oh, shut
bro.
Oh, come on.
Who cares?
All right.
Deadly Sinister.
What's the greatest anime OP of all time?
Oh my god, that's so hard. In this era? Or of all time?
Of all time.
I mean, I think
Why
that
is it Unraveled?
there's definitely an argument for it. Like, I think you can't say it's not in the top 3.
Yeah.
Unraveled is up there.
And just
but-
iconicness.
Yeah. But okay,
He was like, oh, oh.
do you ever have some shit that like that is dangerous, but there's a part in your brain that is just like, it looks delicious though. It looks delicious.
Give me an example.
Yeah,
Garnt.
you gotta give an example. I don't do this.
Yeah.
Fiberglass. You know what I mean?
No.
You would definitely die.
No,
you
don't.
would definitely die.
Can you Google fiberglass?
You would definitely die.
There is not, God, there is not a single moment I can even envision.
Bro.
Where I look at
100%.
fiberglass and I'm like,
100%.
that looks yummy.
Bro, okay. No. Come on.
What is wrong with you?
No. I know taking a bite out of this, I will die. I will die.
Yeah, no
but the
shit.
part of me is just like, kind of looks like cotton candy. Kind of looks like.
That is the most whack shit you've ever said. Like straight up.
Look at the pink one. The industrial. Look at that shit. Don't tell me you've never seen that shit and you're like, I know this is fiberglass, but I kind of want to touch it. Also, that's dangerous. Also, kind of looks delicious. Delicious.
Do you feel the same way about like asbestos as well? Like,
Nah, asbestos, that looks shit.
that doesn't look delicious.
No,
at all.
I'm saying things that, okay, like you know why people are eating Tide Pods. Because
I don't.
because they're idiots.
Because they're idiots. I agree
Yes.
with you. But also, you look at a Tide Pod, and if you're a kid, you're like, it looks like a gummy. It looks like a gummy, you know? There is part of your brain.
So it's their fault for making it pink.
Hey, actually, yes. The pink ones look.
No. I totally get, kids looking at a Tide Pod and being like, oh, that looks like a yummy treat.
Yeah.
But I'm an adult, Garnt. I have enough IQ to know that if I eat this, it's probably not good.
Yeah, there's zero part of me that's ever wanted to eat this.
Yeah, I don't look at that and be like,
this is a weirder
hell yeah.
take than the baby powder. At least the baby powder is edible.
No, I not what I'm saying is,
God's
I
like,
know
guys,
I
we
would
should
not
know
eat this.
Garnt's gonna end up
I
on my
would not
strangest
eat
addiction
this.
being like, I eat fiberglass every day.
But there is something in like my intrusive thoughts that is just like, kind of looks delicious. You know, it's like.
Have you looked at sand and thought the same way?
No, sand is like, it's too grainy. It's the crunch in sand is like, we've all ingested sand before.
Of course.
Like, it happens. It happens. And that just feels horrible because the grains are too small for there to be a satisfying crunch.
So are you saying
to
if they were like small pebbles that would like crumble apart, you would eat them? Like if they crumbled apart when you bit into them, they like snap?
Are you saying that the problem is the texture?
I'm saying that. I'm saying a nice texture is a nice texture. You know what? I'm going to start off with.
You've thrown a vote? You've thrown a vote?
I'm already throwing a vote.
Okay.
I've thought about this.
Throwing the first grenade.
And maybe being in America for 6 weeks has biased me a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I can live without burgers. I think I can live my life from today on, not having another burger in my life, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm fine with that. Best ramen beats best sushi, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah,
Are you
it
kidding
does.
me?
It
We
does.
went to that fucking Michelin star ramen place and I was like, oh, how does this have a Michelin star?
And spaghetti is the worst pasta as well.
Spaghetti is the worst pasta. It's
Yeah.
like it's a homemade meal thing. It's the
Yeah.
east to make and
totally.
cheapest.
And it's
to
the
make.
worst. And it's the worst pasta.
It's the worst
type
pasta.
as well.
Trumps
And you
it.
know what? Maybe steak is mid 90% of the time. Shit, Joey.
Thank you. Finally,
Shit.
we can agree.
Shit. Maybe it is. Maybe I've only had good steak because my mom is really good at cooking steaks.
Exactly, bro. I'm telling you, man.
But I've come to realize that my experience with steaks outside of my mom's cooking is actually pretty mid.
Yeah.
Outside of like a fair few
Yeah,
restaurants.
totally.
To barbecue.
Easiest choice in my life. This is. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Is this David versus Goliath right here? Are we for real?
I'm actually.
Who's David?
I'm
Who's
actually.
Goliath?
You know who I think.
Actually, I'm leaning close to the bread category. I love barbecue, and barbecue's amazing, but bread is so good, and bread is everyday versatile.
I mean, look. Here's the thing about bread.
Okay, tell me. Here's the thing.
Here's the
about it.
thing. It doesn't all taste the same.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Wow.
It doesn't all taste the same.
And pastries too.
Obviously, pastries taste different, but
Yeah.
can I say hand over heart that it is the star of the meal? You know, that is
Sometimes.
it is the thing that I look forward to the most.
Okay, counterpoint.
Yeah.
That restaurant we went to in Australia where the bread was the star.
Here's the thing.
Remember that one?
I do
Garnt?
remember that one.
You distinctly agreed with me that was the best thing on the menu.
It was the best thing on the menu, but if it was the only thing on the menu, if
I
it
would be
was-
okay
I'd
with
be
it.
okay with that.
I would not be okay
The
with
bread
that.
was so good.
I would not be okay with
I'd
that.
be okay with that. You know?
This is coming from the guy who has a fucking toast sandwich. That's how much he stands bread.
I love
Joey.
bread.
Bread by itself can't always just be the star of the show. But let me tell you what the
It
star of
can
the
be.
show is
It can
every
be.
time, Joey. Every single time. It's the barbecue.
Well, that's because you only have meat on it. Yeah. Too straight. Yeah. I just think
the
the
barbecue. So, I think I would also vote for sausages as well.
wow, we
Oh,
all
okay.
vote sausages.
Yeah.
I love fried rice to death.
Oh, yeah.
But a good sausage is just
Oh,
unmatched.
it just slaps.
You're
ta-
a big advocate for tacos here.
It's
Garnt.
tacos
How
for
do you?
me. It's tacos.
Really again?
Nah, it's
Yeah,
sushi
it's
for me.
tacos.
No, guys, don't make it
It's
me.
no, I'm doing it
Why
to
is
you
Garnt
now.
never on the fence? It's fucked up, bro. Bro is such a dichotomy, bro.
I've just got to go with my heart for this one.
We
I'm,
choose.
I'm going to go curry.
Shit, I was gonna go with pasta.
There is
doing
is
this to me
just
again.
you know
Are you
what
doing
you
this
know
to me
this.
again?
Let me tell you what.
We have bread / pastries versus sausages. Again, another thing where both of them perfectly go together to create
Yeah, it's the sausage.
a hot
though, right?
dog.
It's the sausage, though, right? It's the sausage.
Yeah.
When you eat a fucking hot dog, Joey, do you go, oh no, can you take the sausage out and just give me the bread? No. The sausage is king. The sausage is the standout part of that. But yeah, it's a tougher one than the previous round, but it's got to be pasta, right?
Yeah,
It's gotta
just,
be- it's
just
gotta
I
be
think
pasta.
I eat pasta more
I
often.
can't believe you guys are coming to this conclusion so fast. I'm impressed.
A friend. Oh,
Wait, before we get into this, do you shower every day?
yes.
Yeah.
I don't shower every day.
Dog, you stink.
You were telling me that you stink the most, yeah?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I
Do
might
you think you should shower every day?
I can't sleep without showering.
I need to shower.
I
And
need
yes,
to shower.
especially like
I
dog,
do.
in this fucking stuff. Please tell me you're showering every day in this.
If
summer.
I leave the house, I shower.
No, I shower even without.
I
water.
shower-
Why would you shower when you're going to play video games all day?
because you
because
still sweat.
I still like I can smell myself even.
But if I can't smell myself, I'm like, why would I shower? Like if I'm staying home all day.
That just means you're nose blind to your own BO.
That means you have gotten used to your own stank.
Yeah, that doesn't change
Yeah.
the fact that you have stank.
Yeah.
no, I know there's like everyone has a smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, look,
But you still develop stank
I
even
can't
if you're in the
believe you guys.
house.
You don't need to shower every day. It's
No.
it's bad for you.
It's bad to shampoo every day.
Yeah.
It's bad to shower every day.
No.
Is it Kai? Kai, can
don't
we
think
fact check
so.
this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's bad to shower every day.
I don't shampoo every day. I
Definitely,
it's
you
not
definitely
shampoo.
shouldn't shampoo every
No,
day.
Yeah,
I don't, I
definitely
don't.
not.
do not improve your health. Could cause skin problems or other. I mean, that's a skill issue.
You just don't
Yeah.
need to shower every day.
Yeah,
Like-
but I feel good.
like I'll shower like 5 times a week.
I can't.
You know what? Maybe science is wrong. Fuck science.
yeah, many
fuck
have to say
science.
daily shower is fine for most people. There you go.
Yeah, but I hate this idea that if you skip one day of showering, you're a pariah who can't be trusted and you stink.
No,
and
no,
it's
no.
like,
It's nothing
dude,
like that. It's just
Yeah.
like, sometimes.
why the fuck would I shower if I'm not leaving the house that day?
Do you not feel uncomfortable with the natural stank that you're getting just by like?
But if I didn't sweat the day before,
Right.
yeah.
and I was like totally fine, why would I shower?
Why not make it 2 days then? What's the limit? What's the limit?
No, 'cause
If
2
you're not-
days-
If you're
2
doing
days you
nothing but
start-
gaming,
Nah, but 2
if
days-
you're doing nothing but gaming, by your fucking logic,
Yeah.
you would never need to shower.
By that logic,
No.
every time you do
Yeah.
a subathon, you wouldn't have to shower.
No,
Yeah.
because like 2 days, after 2 days, you do start to get that like musk and like that smell that I'm not. a fan of.
I disagree. I think that after one day,
I think, yeah. Well,
That's a mental day.
you know what it is? It's the sleeping. That's it. The sleeping. Sometimes.
What are you doing in your sleep?
Sometimes after I sleep, I don't know. Sometimes
just running in your dreams.
Sometimes you fucking sweat when you sleep. Sometimes you are just like accumulating
me-
natural musk.
For me personally, because I'm a night shower person, if I don't shower before I go to bed, then I have terrible sleep that night.
That's because
Like-
you've made that like a pattern in your
Yeah,
house.
I know, but it's good because it's only benefits. I get cleaner, my bed stays cleaner because I'm not bringing all the gunk from that day into my bed, and I get better sleep. It's like
Yeah.
there's no demerits to not doing it every day.
When you go on a flight and it's like a long haul flight, do you feel like showering afterwards?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Why?
Because the plane makes you feel gross.
What's the difference between that and your room?
My room, because my room doesn't make me feel gross. Planes are objectively gross. You are surrounded in a cabin with people with recirculating air. You're sitting on a seat that hundreds of thousands of people have sat on. They don't deep clean. You're sitting shoulder to shoulder.
You deep clean your
Do you
gamer
deep
chair?
clean your gaming chair?
No, but I'm not dirty. But like, dude,
You don't know that.
Are you telling me? Are you telling me that you trust what other people do on chairs in public settings?
no, I'm not saying
blue
that.
light out, man.
I'm not saying that, but what I am saying is that even if you're the only person who has sat on that particular chair, you're still collecting gunk in that chair, and you're sitting in it every
Gunk?
single day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing in your chair? You
Fucking
gunk.
dead skin cells, bro. They're
Bro.
everywhere in your house.
Bro, shower, man.
Just shower.
I shower.
Just
I just
shower.
don't need. You just don't have to shower every single day.
This is the most
You don't
Xbox
need-
kid I've ever heard.
You do
Like,
not need to
Xbox
shower
thing
every single day.
Connor's ever said. Out of all the competitive shit, I've never thought of Connor as a true gamer until now.
You don't need to shower every day.
Bro, you fucking your body your body naturally gets like gunk on it and shit like that. And
It gets
smells.
oils and everything like that.
Yeah.
Natural oils, which you need. You need those oils.
Yes, of course.
So showering
Yeah.
gets rid of those every day. I just think there is nothing wrong with missing a day of showering a week.
Yeah, but just be prepared when someone says, "Dog, you stink."
I'm not leaving the house. They wouldn't smell me.
Would you okay, if you had someone coming around and you hadn't showered that day, would you like be
No.
like, nah, my body odor would win?
I wouldn't shower. I don't need to. I haven't. I didn't do anything.
Nah, no way, man. No way.
no
No
way.
fucking way. I disagree with that.
No, you don't need to shower every day.
Are you at least cleaning your bed sheets often?
Yeah, like once a week, either once a week or once every 2 weeks.
Okay, that's thank
All right,
God.
All right.
At least you have that going.
Thank you. Thank you. All
If
right.
it was any less than that, I would have been like, bro, I'm never sitting on your bed ever again.
Why would you sit on my bed?
I don't know.
I have never sat on your bed.
No, I'm
I'm
that's
sitting on
fine.
that sofa, man.
Yeah, that's sofa. I'm like, God, man.
Dude, this is like propaganda, bro. They think
Nah.
you got to shower every day. They've been pilled into it.
How'd it
Do you
go?
agree or disagree?
Please shower. Please do not listen.
You can shower 5 to 6 times a week. That is totally fine.
Connor trying to break social norms that don't need to be broken.
It is not a social norm.
I really hope it is a social norm.
You don't need to
Otherwise,
shower.
something is very wrong with how I understand the world. If showering every day is not a social norm, Connor.
You don't have to shower every day.
This is how BO wins, man. This is how.
This is the
I'm sorry.
first step. You give weebs
So when you
one
go,
little
are
step.
you saying the entire world agrees that everyone showers every day? In Thailand,
Yes.
do they shower every single day?
Yeah, because it's
Fuck yeah,
fuck
they
yes.
do.
Do you know
They
how
shower,
hot it is?
They shower like 2 times a day. in
That's
all the
true.
people.
It's true. I bet if you go to like Scandinavia, they ain't showering every day. You know what I mean? Like if it's climate dependent.
Yeah, well, in this climate.
Yeah, but I don't leave my house. It's AC.
No, even with the AC, man.
even the AC, bro.
Shower every day, please, weebs,
Yeah,
please.
we beg you.
don't go.
Yeah,
You don't got it.
There are. I think there are more benefits than there are not from showering.
You can
every
do the
day.
6 a week that I do. It's totally fine. Okay, look. What about I'm assuming this is the egg on the egg McMuffins,
The egg on the
which
egg.
I have a personal fondness for and is S tier for me.
because it's like. Would
It
you order
ties the
just
package together.
Would
No,
you just
no, no,
order
no,
an
no,
egg
no,
McMuffin? No, you need something else.
You need the sausage.
But you need the sausage or the bacon.
You need all of the elements of the McMuffin for it to work. You can't
Yes.
remove a single one.
yeah.
I agree. So
But
I
in its-
fucking love McMuffins, but it's not excellent because it doesn't
It is
stand
excellent.
by itself.
No,
It
no,
doesn't stand
no,
by itself.
No, because it's a dish.
You wouldn't get an egg McMuffin that's just got egg in it.
Yeah.
No, but that's not what we're rating. We're rating the egg McMuffin, which
This is
comes
how
with
this
the
is how our
sausage.
eggs are done, and egg McMuffin is the egg within the McMuffin. Sure.
So what are we saying then?
I'm saying
I'll give it an A.
Fucking.
I'll give it an
jokes.
A. Yeah.
Should be fucking S tier.
All right.
Okay, you're ordering. Which one are you going for?
Sunnyside.
You going this one?
100%.
I'm actually going fried egg.
Yeah,
Really?
This one.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
like how.
Yeah.
I'm going fried.
I don't like how like plasticky the.
This
fucking-
is-
No,
No,
if it's
no,
a
no,
good
okay,
fried
this
egg,
is-
you have the
this is-
crispiness with it, Joey.
This has been fucking grilled into fucking the 7th rings
Yeah.
of hell.
Yeah.
This
Look,
is ridiculous.
look,
But this one, this is perfect. Actually, a little bit too much.
No.
even.
No. That is perfect.
At that
You
point,
know,
at that point, just get a Sunnyside.
that is a wok fried egg, and that shit goes hard.
Okay,
man.
so now you're assuming what
Yeah.
fucking utensil it's been cooked.
What if it's a frying pan?
Now you're just adding shit to it.
No.
Alright.
You can physically see the crispiness on that.
Right,
And,
so
and you
where's
know
this
what?
one? Where's
The
this
Western
one?
the Western world is like that's too
That's-
crispy. No,
that's
that is
Okay,
that is the
Garnt, where is
perfect.
this then?
That's excellent.
No, you're fucking.
Excellent.
You're fucking
No,
smoking.
excellent.
You're smoking.
Excellent.
That's. I'm
Hey.
willing to put it up in
Hey.
B.
No,
What?
A. It's A, Joey. Come
What?
on,
Joey?
I'm not a fan of it.
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
well, I say A, so in the middle of
Okay,
us.
in the middle,
A.
that's fine.
Riz.
Bad.
No, it's goaded.
Nah, it's
Bad.
goated.
Bad.
It's
bad,
goated.
bad.
Goated.
Look, no, Riz is like so bad, man.
I'll accept good.
Yeah,
If someone tells you have Riz, do you take that as
I'll
a
be like,
compliment?
thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll be like, wow.
No
thanks so
way.
much, yeah.
Now I'm interested.
Okay, ants.
S tier.
S tier.
S tier. Ants, you know, we aren't the fucking rulers of this world. It's the fucking ants.
Yeah. That's
we
why
live
I
in
hate
their
them.
world. Or fleas.
Butterflies.
Butterflies.
I don't know. Nah, I don't. You know
like
what?
butterflies,
Oh
bro?
my god.
Okay,
They're
like,
the most like beautiful, harmless insects in the kingdom.
yeah, but like they kind of look ugly if you just like
What?
ignore the wings.
That's fucking
Okay,
crazy.
tell me this.
That's like saying, Garnt, you're fucking ugly if I just ignore your face. What the fuck are you talking about? Pinky, though?
Pinky is a fucking D tier, and we all know it's
No.
a D tier. Let's not. Why?
No, okay, here's
Why?
my argument.
Why?
Fits in the butt perfectly.
I don't want to start from the thumb.
We can't put a thumb in the butthole,
Come on now,
Garnt.
not
Come on
without
now.
pinky.
Come on now. A pinky is perfect for this.
I'd say pinky is like a C.
No.
It's a D tier. It's a D. What do you use your pinky for? What do you really?
My most
As
valuable.
I said,
Unless you're a
One-
fucking guitar player.
No. Okay.
I'm a guitar player and I'm still saying it's a C.
Okay.
I'm a
first
guitar
of all-
player, and
first
I
of
think
all,
it's a fucking D.
It's the underdog of the hand. It's got nothing going for it. Low dexterity, low strength. No one has any hope for it. But yet, all of our most dearest promises are performed with the pinky.
Okay, here's a question.
When we want to signify a true bond of trust, we stick out our pinky and embrace each other.
And how many times does a pinky promise get broken?
Never.
Always.
Only if
because
it's
we
you.
know how
Because
worthless
you don't
it
like
is.
the pinky.
Because we know
Because
how
you don't
worthless
trust-
it is.
You don't
Okay.
understand.
Okay,
You
que-
don't
That's why only
understand.
kids do it, because they break their promises
Okay, question.
all the fucking
question.
time.
If you had to lose one of your fingers first, which one would it be?
Ring finger.
Pinky.
Oh, okay.
Ring finger.
Why would you lose your ring finger?
Nah, because you get because the pinky also, it kind of ties together the grip. Like the end, like the pinky is the support.
Oh, it's
whereas
just-
the ring,
it's just
the ring
trying.
finger, you're like a little alien. You're like,
I'm just imagining, right?
yeah, I'm
No.
imagining, and I think that I can
No,
do
because
everything.
This one,
like
this one without the ring finger, there's just a
No,
gap
no,
there.
no.
You know, you need the fucking brute
No.
Yeah,
force.
you're kind of right.
You need the
No.
brute force of the.
no, the pinky.
No, you need the brute force of the
No.
big three right here.
Big-
three.
oh
Look,
my
look,
God. You're a
look.
fucking moron. You're
Look.
brain rotted.
Here. Let me spell it out. One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, Fairy Tale. All right, that's it. You know, you can cut this
Okay,
off.
all right,
There's probably like a few fans of the pinky, but then
I'm
at the end of
putting
the day,
I'm saying
no,
B.
no.
It's better than the ring finger. Joey, back me up here. Back me up here.
The ring finger.
Back me up
The
here.
ring finger has the strength. You know.
They're kind of this. Yeah, no, you're right. It is better than the ring finger.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I wonder if any biases are going to come out.
All right, January F tier.
Whoa. No.
January is
That's crazy.
January is the most depressing month of the year because everyone's coming back from their Christmas holidays and it's like the longest time until the next holiday.
March?
December is also
March.
goaded as
March
well.
is when it's like start of spring.
Huh?
March is start
No,
of spring.
April is the start of spring.
April is
March
the
is
start
like
of spring.
March is
No,
like the
no.
winter hangover where it doesn't
What?
really. March is like I don't know if I want to be winter or if I want
No.
to be
Yeah,
spring.
March is
March is like
when
the
it's
middle
becoming.
child.
No,
but it's
March
not-
is when it's becoming spring. What are the two most depressing months?
January, February.
That's crazy.
January, February
That's crazy.
is the
Nah,
least sunshine,
nah.
the least events going
Disagree.
on.
Come to-
It's
come
the
to-
Christmas come down.
Come to
Disagree.
Australia.
Holiday
Come to
down.
Australia in January, February, and you'll think otherwise.
Okay,
Yeah, you're
well,
literally-
that doesn't
you're
count
literally
because that's
like-
like summer there.
Yeah.
like that. You're
It's the best.
It's
What?
just summer there.
It's the best.
What? You're just saying like half the fucking globe. You do not count because God has said nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
The southern hemisphere
Nah.
doesn't exist.
Nah. But still fucking depressing. There is here's why I say, because your winters are still on like comparatively way less depressing than anything going on in
bro.
the fucking UK or like places where you just don't get much
Oh,
sunshine
that's
in
just
the
that's
winter.
just
Nah,
spawn
bro.
diff, isn't
No,
it?
no.
He remembers.
Why is it one of the worst?
Yeah,
it's
why is it one of
easily
the
one of the
worst?
best because it feels like you're doing the most.
There's no better feeling than just clean sheets and clothes.
Nah, the best thing is hoovering. Hoovering is
Hell no.
Hoovering is so fucking good.
I agree with you, Garnt. It's up there, but not as good as laundry.
Not as
No,
good as
laundry is shit. Do you know why laundry is shit? Is because you have to like remember to go back to the laundry, right? So I'm here in my fucking limbo being like,
Yeah, but you have
is it done?
ADHD,
Is it
so
done?
it's
Is
like-
it done?
That's like the hardest
hard
thing.
for you, yeah.
That's the hardest thing in the world for you to lock in.
Hoovering is that instant satisfaction. You can see the dust. you hoover it.
Look,
it's done.
I
It's gone.
agree with you, but I think for hoovering to be as maximum capacity satisfying, you have to wait way too long.
No,
you have to
point
let
two.
your house get way too dusty.
Point two, doing your clothes, it's like a multi-step process, right? Because you need to remember to come back after the clothes are finished, and then you need to remember to dry the clothes. And then if the clothes are outside, you're like, oh shit, I need to bring them inside. Maybe you use a dryer, or there are so many steps to the washing the clothes that it just like it breaks the flow of
There
things.
is no better feeling than when you're holding all the laundry in one hand, picking it up out of the dryer or whatever, and you just get that waft
toasty.
of toasty, soapy goodness.
Yep.
And people who like bacon over a pork chop are insane, I think was the initial.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what I said. Like,
No,
4 years ago.
I think you said something along those lines because I just agree with everything you said.
Basically, you both said bacon is overrated. It sucks.
Bacon is overrated.
Bacon is overrated.
Bacon is overrated.
I don't think it is personally. I don't know. I don't know how hot of a take that is.
Well,
if
I think it's
bacon-
F. I think because it's just factually correct.
It's not. It's not factually correct.
Well, no, the statement of bacon is the cheapest part of the pig.
Well, it's not. I'm sure there's a cheaper part of the fucking pig.
Like I'm sure like nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who the fuck is like a bacon or pig nose? Yo, give me that pig nose any day, dog.